I tried to get the phone, and he wouldn't let me have the phone. I just took my coat and my car keys and went into the car. By that time, I was crying hysterically, thinking, I've got to leave this situation.
It was just an ordinary day for me. Lisa and I were walking my dog in a very isolated area where we could release her off her leash and just let her run freely. And unbeknownst to me, there was a woman who was in pain.
I was sitting in my car in the parking lots and just crying and saying, what am I going to do, God? What do you want me to do? There's no place else I can go. I tried to look for a policeman and I couldn't find even a police car. So I just started driving and I came down a road and I pulled into a parking lot because I seen a gentleman standing there outside of his car, leaning over his car.
She pulled up in her car and she opened her window and she said, please, please, can you help me? I wanted to reach out to her and help her. I didn't know what her need was, but as she shared her story and shared the story about her husband, who for 30 years has been an alcoholic and has been verbally and physically abusing her, I realized that this was an opportunity that God had put before us, that we could reach out to her and touch her life in a significant way.
I couldn't even get out what I wanted to say, and I said I needed to get to the police station. Can you please help me?
And I said to her, there's one right around the corner. I said, just follow me and I'll take you there.
So he drove out of the parking lot and I followed them.
By the time we had gotten there, I'd already called 911 and they were sending a police officer to that station. We waited at the station and we had opportunity to minister to Joyce, to minister to her heart and minister to the stress and the things that were in her life.
And he made sure that I was okay, in good hands with the police. God put him there because I had nobody else.
And so we prayed for Joyce, and by the time the officer came back, the things were settled down and we were released and we were able to go.
Wayne left me his card with his name on, and he said, if you ever need to come to church, this is a great church to go to.
About 6 months later, she wound up at the Father's house. I ran into her. I saw Andrea Lista and Dee talking to her in the narthex. A miracle of God that this woman was in the house of the Lord, okay? But not only was she there, but her husband was there, and he is alcohol-free, and he is in the house of the Lord with her, and their marriage is better, their life is better because of that intersection that God made.
We've been going to this church since then. And I thanked Wayne personally for his help. We don't have the alcoholism in the house. We have more of God in our house than we had before. There's a joy that we have in our lives that was missing before. And now we have it. We have it back.